In this video, we are going to show you how to install, partition, and format Windows 10 operating system. First, in order to install Windows 10, we need to create an installation media. Can be US drive or DVD, which we can use to install a new copy of Windows, to perform a clean installation, or to reinstall Windows. Microsoft has a dedicated tool that we can use to create one. It is called Media Creation Tool, and we are going to use that for today's video. To start, go to your browser and type in Windows 10 Download. Just scroll down and click on Download Windows 10 this image. It will redirect you to Microsoft page. There, just scroll down a little and you will see the Create Windows 10 Installation Media section. Click on Download Tool now. It will download the Media Creation Tool.
Once it is successfully downloaded, double-click on the file to run it. Take note that in order to run the Media Creation Tool, you need to be an administrator. Once you double-click it, just wait for a little bit for it to load and get a few things ready. Now, it shows us the license terms, and if you agree with the terms, just click on Accept and wait for a little bit for the Media Creation Tool to get ready. So once it's done, it will show us what do you want to do page, and there are two options here: upgrade this PC now and create installation media for another PC. We are going to create installation media, so select create installation media and click next. Now you'll ask to select language, edition, and architecture. We'll just use the default or the recommended for our PC and click next. Now you'll be asked to choose which media to use. You can select USB flash drive, which you'll be needing at least 8 gigabytes, or you can select ISO file, which you can use to create DVDs.
Hello, I'm Adrian Angelo de Abelarde. This is part 2 of doing a clean install of Windows 10 Creators update. So, as you can see, I've created my little boot drive right here. This is my USB thumb drive that has Windows 10 created with Rufus, but you can create it with the Windows Media Creation Tool. You can also create a DVD. It will be fairly the same thing. So insert that into a DVD and insert it to a drive. It's a thumb drive inserted into the USB thumb drive or USB ports of your computer. And when you boot the computer, there's a key that you can use. So when I boot up this machine, for example, it will say F12 for boot menu. So basically I have to boot it from there, but now I've actually not done it. So here every computer says F12 to boot from something. So, or also whatever F key, every computer has this possibility. Some of them now on this computer, you've seen it, but so and then don't show it. So you might not know what to do. If you can't boot from your USB thumb drive or your DVD drive, what I suggest is you go to the manufacturer's website and check out the instructions there that they give on your machine to what is the way and what key you have to press to start your PC with USB thumb drive. So as you can see here, there's please select boot device. So as you can see here, I got a choice, and this is my regular hard drive. If I go down, this is the Kingston Data Traveler. This is my USB thumb drive basically, but if it's a DVD, you will go on your CD DVD writer for an example. And so here, Kingston Data Traveler, I will press enter and I will be, of course, into the Windows install. So this is the first thing that you will see booting from the PC. So it is sometimes better on one media than another. So it could really depending on their PC that you're using. might be better to do it on the DVD on some machines, but I really think a USB thumb drive is the best way to install, and the reason why I think that a USB thumb drive is the best way to install it is so much faster to do it install with a USB thumb drive than in it with a DVD. Typically, it's easily half the time, then it will take time on the DVD to do the same thing. And yeah, this is where you basically get, if you've succeeded that second part, you get what language to install, time, currency, and such as format, keyboard. And yeah, this is the Windows setup.
Hello, I am Lambert Dela Cruz, and I will continue the discussion of installation of Windows. So we're going to start from there and go up to the moment of install, going itself and explaining all of that. So for this part, we just find how you have to boot the USB thumb drive. Another quick thing about this, if you are working on a Windows 10 machine, just not to clean install, but you could also do is hold the shift key, then press restart on your start menu. While holding the shift key, this will actually bring you to the advanced menu where you can choose to boot from the USB. So by the way, what I'm pertaining about this is the BIOS thing. So if you wish to do another thing to try, doesn't boot from one USB port, try another one. So sometimes it makes a difference, or it doesn't see your drive, or it doesn't seem to work. You've chosen the drive and it didn't boot something, so it might be wrong with your thumb drive. So what you're gonna do is recreate the thumb drive and try it with media creation tool. But if it doesn't work, some computers actually do not boot with the boot option of the media creation tool on the USB thumb drive. Then use Rufus. Actually, Rufus is a software where you can create an media creation tool, or you can create a USB thumb drive, and of course you can try a DVD as well. But I think that is pretty much an oldie, or what they consider as not outdated one. But there is a way to boot your from your USB thumb drive or DVD on a computer. So you just have to find it. One thing that I have noticed, if you really want to clean, install, or you don't care what will happen on your PC, you can actually abruptly stop the Windows startup. So while you can see that it wants to start the Windows, press and hold the power button to force it to shut down. It's going to think that there is a problem, and when you actually reboot, sometimes some PC don't show nothing on the screen, just the logo of the company. Sometimes it's a for instance, and if you do that, you can press F11 or F12 or F2. Actually, it varies from different manufacturers.
Okay, so once you've booted the media, you can now choose which language, time and currency format, as well as keyword to use. So in this case, we'll be using English United States for all of them, which is the standard, but you can still change it afterwards, so this is not really a critical step. In the next page, there is a repair your computer option, in which you can use different tools from the boot media to repair our computer. But for now, we will proceed with the install now option. So once you see a dialog box that is asking for a Windows product key, you can opt to click the I don't have a product key option at the bottom if you don't have a specific copy of Windows. But do note that if your unit came with Windows at some point, it is digitally signed, which means it will automatically recognize that you have a Windows 10 working computer and will activate by itself. So in choosing which version to use here in the next page, you should know which Windows 10 version your unit had so that it would be successfully activated. So in our case, we'll be using Windows 10 Home, and then continue, and then accept the license agreement. So since we're currently doing a clean install, we'll choose the custom install Windows only option. And then in the next page, we'll see the partitions of our hard drive, And here we will delete all of the partitions to create a brand new install of Windows 10. Now we'll be left with one drive in which we'll be creating new partitions from. So to do that, we will click the new button at the bottom and then click apply. Now we'll format the primary drive so that it would be able to receive the Windows files, and then we can proceed to installing Windows.
After many restarts and many black screens, you have to get to the point where Cortana greets you. If you don't want Cortana, you can turn it off on the bottom right. Choose your region. For example, if you're in the Philippines, choose Philippines. For most people, you probably have chosen the country from the start. Choose your language. For example, French Canada or US. But for most people, you don't have to add or change anything here. Choose your Wi-Fi network from the list and type in your Wi-Fi password. Then, click the next button. There may be cumulative updates to download and install at this point. You can choose to enter your Microsoft account or create an offline account. Enter your Microsoft account, password, and complete two-factor authentication if necessary. You can set it up in a pin if you want, or skip this step. Click the finish button and you're done.